Hello Sagittarius, how are you? I hope this finds you well. So we are going to be doing your June monthly love reading and everything that you'll need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling your personal readings. All of that is in the description box below for you. And we are inviting your angels, spirit guides, and ancestors to come in and assist us with this reading today. All right, Sagittarius, let's take a look and see what is going on for you guys. The overall energy of your love situation for the month of June. We have the Six of Wands, the Challenge, the Hangman, your energy, the Seven of Wands, their energy, the Nine of Cups, and at the bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant. All right. I feel like you could be a little bit frustrated right now, Sagittarius, because it kind of seems like I kind of feel like there's somebody here who is giving everybody attention but you. Okay, that's what it feels like. And I do feel like this is somebody that you guys are dealing with. And maybe for some of you guys with this Hierophant showing up, I feel like you guys could be more of a, maybe more of a traditional person in certain aspects of like things that should or should not be done in relationships, things that are okay or not okay, you know, when it, as far as treatment and things go. I think some of you guys could have some more like traditional type values here. So I feel like you could be seeing somebody like give a lot of people attention on social media or something. And I feel like for you, you could feel like that's not something that's okay here or something of that effect. Okay. It could just be, you know, somebody's being very flirty or giving a lot of attention, or maybe it's like somebody has time for this friend and that friend, but, you know, doesn't seem to have time for you here. And I feel like I do feel like you're very bothered by this. Okay. And I feel like how do I want to say that? I feel like the part that is very frustrating for you is that I do feel like you have tried to communicate or address this with this person, and it kind of feels like it feels like it just ends up getting flipped on you. You know, I feel like somebody's really focused on themselves and what they want here, what's going to make them happy, what they want to do, and it doesn't seem like they're so much worried with how things are making you feel or how it's negatively impacting the connection here. So you have the Seven of Wands energy, so I feel like you're feeling very defensive, like you're having to defend your feelings or defend yourself, because things kind of get flipped back on you when you just are trying to communicate your feelings here. Okay, so some of you guys could be feeling very unseen or unappreciated. You could feel like you could be feeling like somebody isn't like validating your feelings here. Okay. And I feel like you really do want this to work, and you could be feeling like somebody else isn't in that same energy. Like you're willing to compromise or communicate to try to make something work and be successful, and you feel like you're not getting that same energy from this person, right? They're not investing the same amount of time, effort, and energy into the connection that you are. Now, I feel like you are very committed to this connection, but you can be starting to feel like this person isn't quite in the same energy. We have that Nine of Pentacles energy. You could be feeling like they say that they want a connection, but they are living their life in a more single way, like a more single lifestyle, right? Going out with friends a lot, or, you know, that kind of stuff. Some of you guys even feel straight up ignored. I'm just gonna that's how it feels. It's you, like maybe you send a message and it takes this person all day to respond, or the next day. Like some of you guys are feeling very just straight up ignored by this person here. And some of them could like say that I was busy doing this or that, but you realize, okay, well, they were posting on social media, or they were answering this friend, or had time for this, but, you know, ignored my message all day. It's something like that here, okay? Even here you can see the Hangman can be a card of like, it's stuck, stagnant, on pause. Something's not really moving forward. Nothing's really going on. And there's a little bird here just chilling on his knee, and he's like, close his eyes. He's like totally oblivious to it. Now, I do see the birds in the tarot as messengers, so I do feel like this could be like your message is sitting there and being left unread, like just he's acting like they totally don't even see it, you know. And that's how you could be feeling, like you're just not a priority, you're not important. And I'm not saying that you're not. You know, to me, this just feels like this is how you're feeling here, okay? And I feel like you're getting very frustrated about it. It could be causing you to like put your guard up when it comes to this person. You know, the Seven of Wands can be a card of, you know, being very guarded. I also feel like Seven of Wands can be a card of conviction. And it's like standing up for yourself. And I feel like that's an energy that you're standing up, you're stepping into. Because I feel like you go from being very defensive, like just trying to defend your feelings and your position, to being like, you know what, no, I know that I deserve this kind of treatment. I know what I want. I know what I deserve, you know. I know what's going on here. I feel like you're not allowing somebody to kind of like emotionally manipulate you in that way. So I do feel like you're starting to stand up for yourself here. So what is this person's next actions towards Sagittarius? We have the moon energy. I'm only covering it up because of the nudity, guys. So you have this moon energy for their next action. Not a big action, but the moon card can be things that are hidden, so we are going to clarify it. It can talk about not being sure where something is going or what's going to happen next, so it can talk about proceeding with caution. So they may start to treat you with a little bit more caution and care once they realize that you're in this Seven of Wands energy. We're going to have to clarify it and kind of see what it's talking about here. Your next action towards them, we have the Two of Cups. So Two of Cups can be coming back into alignment. It can be a face-to-face conversation. I do feel like somebody could be starting to notice this Seven of Wands energy where you're starting to pull back, or you're starting to be more guarded, or you're starting to stand up for yourself, and it's like you're not just allowing things, okay? And that could create this shift here in their energy where they're like, okay, well, if I don't want to lose Sagittarius, I better be more careful with the way that I'm treating them or treating the connection. The moon card can also talk about reflection too. So they could be starting to reflect on their actions or their behaviors. But I do feel like that's coming from a conversation that you're having with this person, you know, where you are kind of standing up for yourself here. And the Hangman can talk about, you know, needing a change in perspective. So this conversation could lead to a change in perspective from this person. So let's see. Tell me about this moon energy. Why is the moon energy here? We have the Death and the Ace of Swords. Yeah. So there's that conversation, and I feel like this person can see that if they're having some realization that they're close to losing you if they don't make some kind of change here. So I do feel like you can expect some kind of change from this person. It looks like at least you know, you guys are going to be having a conversation about it. They could be trying to change their perspective here. I definitely feel like they're having some kind of realization about it. To me, this looks like, you know, they could end up comforting you, coming back into alignment, having a really positive conversation about it. So that is what I have for you. I do hope that this helps. Now, if this resonates, let me know. If it doesn't, that's okay. Just check out your other placements. Everything that you'll need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling your personal readings, all of that is in the description box below for you. And if you want personal prayers for any reason at all, just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below and I will go through and pray for you. But if this is where we part, thank you guys for being here, and I will see you next time.